all the weird and wonderful things that astronomers, there we go, that's the one, astronomers see when observing the moon they cannot explain. Right, let's move that around a bit. Look at the craters on the edge there. That's pretty damn cool. Right, turn the camera up a bit. Come on. Oh, that's a lot. Wobbling away there as well. So shall we go live on the other platforms? Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Let's get ourselves loaded. Excuse me. A nice clear moon tonight, isn't that cool? So you're going to be looking for weird flashes, weird glowing, strange things flying around in front of the moon. All of the weird things that astronomers cannot explain have always been going on there, looking up at our celestial neighbour. Just look at the craters around the edge. Actually, they're going behind me in a bit now, but look at the details around some of those. Always absolutely stunning to see. There. So if you're joining us, yeah, we are looking for UFOs, UAP, things like that, all of the strange things happening on and around the moon. It's a very strange object indeed. Throughout history, not only is it responsible for some really cool things, making Earth stable and whatnot for us, it is also, also home to very strange things. DJ is in, how are you doing? Good to see you in tonight there. Who else have we got in? Teapot as well, Tom, Astra. So yeah, we've got the moon up before. We was hoping for a Skywatch and it was clear. And then as soon as I get the camera out, boom, clouds. Come on, let's move this a bit. Oh, there we go. Look at the craters around the edge here. Look at those, look. Look at that around that part. Absolutely stunning to see, isn't it? And where are we? Everywhere out. Raf as well, hello! So your stream's kind of dead. It is, Raf. Where are we there? Lee as well, how you doing? Seeing you over on YouTube. Where are we? Savage Views, yeah. Absolutely amazing, isn't it, to see it there tonight. Everyone got in there. No, I'm up to date there. How is everyone's weekend going so far? And Leif as well. Can you see the second moon? Sadly not with the equipment we've got at the minute there, because it's relatively quite small. But we can see this bad boy. Let's move that up a little bit. It's moving. Well, we're moving, but it looks like it's moving there so fast. Oh, we're going to have to wait for that to come up and rise a bit now. But look at some of the textures that is going on up there as well. Harko's in. How you doing, sir? Good to see you in as well there. Where is the LRV? Yeah, we'll zoom right in on it. And Leif as well, happy with this view. Excellent. Look at it there, it's a little bit darker now. I might have to change some of the settings so it's there, but it's so big and so bright there. Marcus as well, hello, how you doing? We're just kicking things off. I was hoping for a normal Skywatch, but then the clouds rolled in. But hey, the moon has popped up to keep us company there. And hello, Lamorg as well. And Marcus and DJ, thank you for the gifts, guys. It all goes back into the stream.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan there, keeping him at bay. God, it is moving so quickly there. Bougie as well, hello. Yes, we are on TikTok just now. Good to see you in there. And Lee over on YouTube as well. Yeah, we're over on TikTok. We should be live across everywhere first there. Now, Bougie. But you've probably got a better view over there on YouTube. Right, let's move this one a little bit more. God, we're really... Come on, remote. Oh, come on. Ever so slightly. Oh, there we go. Too much. Nothing there. But hey, it's moving so fast. It'll get back into view there. And Harko left under the second dark spot. Yeah. Where'd you leave the key? There. Marcus really enjoyed the deep dive last night. Thank you, Marcus. I did as well. It's another good one to get our heads in. It was really interesting looking at that document there. If that's real and of that time, what they were thinking and what caused them to think those things. So we were doing a deep dive over on our Patreon last night. We do a couple of those a month looking at a document related to the phenomena. And it was the Einstein-Oppenheimer Treaty, wasn't it, last night? I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, where are we? And Bougie's over here on TikTok now. Hello! And Astra as well. Good evening from a cloudy Rotterdam. Honestly, it's been so cloudy here, so I feel your pain. we're eventually getting a little bit of a clear night tonight there. Thank you for the shares there, Bougie. It is those shares and those likes, guys, that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena so we can all piece this puzzle together there as well. And Marcus, thank you for feeding Alan.
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
There. So Paul's in the house. How's your weekend going there? You're on both and on Discord. You're all three at once there. Now that is commitment there. Alan very much approves there, Bougie. Yeah, so we've got the moon tonight again. Well, hey, well, let's look out for translunar phenomena there. So all of the weird lights, the glows, the outgassing, and the objects moving around the moon, the things that astronomers have seen throughout the years but cannot explain. The moon is meant to be basically a dead object there. No sort of tectonic plate movements there, no molten core. So why in the hell are we seeing glows, flashes, outgassing, unless there's something else a little bit more going on there? Ooh. Can we rise this up a little bit as well? Is it going to be too much? This little controller is all or nothing. There we go. All of it there. We got halfway at once. But it will rise. Don't you worry. And we'll see more of the moon in a second. They're loving the stickers there. Exactly. We're painting that picture together there, Marcus, aren't we? All these theories that are all contributing to our understanding of the phenomena and what is going on there. So, yeah. Oh, it's typical now. Now it wants to get dark. Is that a cloud that it's gone under? Hold on, let me increase the brightness there a touch. No, it's not a cloud. Oh, there might be some thick cloud there. That's why we're losing a little bit of clarity. Right, let's keep this one going, shall we? But yeah, so throughout the years there has been a history of weird things happening with the moon. Not only is it a weird object in of itself, the fact that it is the size that it is, the mass that it is, the position that it is in, there are lots of strange coincidences with this object. It may be implying a little bit of engineering, a little bit of planning there, rather than just a random chance. Maybe. Then, hey up, evening a little later, been to the football and just got back from Wrexham. It's so clear tonight. Hey up, I hope you had a good time. But it was clear. I set the camera up. Then I thought, I won't rush on. I'll give myself half an hour. Boom, clouds. And even the moon was damn clear. And now look at it, it's struggling a bit. I might have to go put Leave You Val and see if I can tweak the settings. I've got a feeling it's going in front of a cloud. That might be why we've got that. Mimsy as well. And Neil, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. It all goes back into the stream. So yeah, we'll have to tweak that one to see if we can get a little bit of a better shot than that. Because it was lovely and clear there. Checking in from Future Ventura, not Oxfordshire. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful time there, Neil. How are the skies wherever you are? Keep an eye out for the strange and anomalous where you are there. There's also a second quasi-moon. So this is the thing. We don't just have a one moon a lot of the time. So a moon is a satellite. It's something in our orbit there, orbiting us. We have those man-made satellites. We've got a few of them, haven't we, flying around there. But the moon is technically a satellite too, and some argue potentially artificial too. But occasionally we have other strange ones doing that. Join us for a while. Harco is the second one. How long is that due to be in our orbit? Is it going to hang with us for a while, or is it only sort of passing by? It's crystal clear. I'm very, very jealous there. Disappeared. There we go. Look, that is right. I'm going to leave you with Alan as I go and try and figure out if that's gone behind a cloud or something, because that was nice and bright a second ago, and see what's going on. Is there a twig in the way or something? Let's have a quick look at tweak the brightness again. Yeah, it's going behind cloud, that's why. No clouds, not one, and now we've got this. Well, let's keep an eye on the moon now, and it should pop out from behind those clouds at some point soon, because there wasn't many of them. So fingers crossed they will pass pretty quickly there. Neil, it clear as a bell here. Just arrived today, so we'll keep an eye out. 100% Neil. Well, I hope you have a fantastic time. And remember, Alan likes lots of stuff from the duty free there. Till 2083. Jesus, that is going to be with us a while, having our little second moon there. That's pretty cool. Janie's in the house as well. Hello. Simon's hello as well. Oh, and thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
We're just chasing the moon for a cloud at the minute. We're expecting the cloud to pass sometime pretty quickly there. And Kaz as well. Thank you for the gifts. Let's put this up. Come on, a little bit more, Come on. This bloody... Oh, there we go. It's moving. That is a dense cloud it's gone behind, because that was nice and bright, and look, we can barely see it now. Oh! Right, and a little bit across. Oh, no. It's just you can't see it, but it is at the top of the screen there, so it will come back. I wonder how big the cloud is there, because it shouldn't be this dark at all. It's never any luck, is it? You can just about see it at the edge of the screen. I'm going to turn the brightness up a touch now. When this comes out from the cloud, we're all going to, just so you can see where the damn thing is. There you go, like you can see it is along this bit here. I'm going to leave you with Alan for a second. I'm going to see how big that cloud is, because there wasn't even a damn cloud in the sky when we came on a minute ago. So 2 seconds. Right, Alan, you in your spaceship, can you take over a second whilst I tackle this moon cloud problem, okay?
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Alan, hope you've been good. Right, over to me. Right, where are we? Yeah, clouds. But there is a gap in the clouds coming up, so hopefully we're going to end up with a bit of a clearer moon. But hey, we can see a little bit of it there. Let's keep tracking it and seeing what happens. Now, in theory, again, the glows and the outgassings, the contrast, we should still be able to see there. So Janie's in as well. Where are we? There. What are you doing, Mister, with that remote? Trying to keep up with the moon. And Ulcho as well. Thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? And the shares as well. Appreciate that. Janie says, hello, Alan. And take me to your leader. Alan is the leader. And Alan, what have you eaten today? Nothing but alien pets. There. It's all going to his hips. Are you mind reading? Alan is always mind reading. And Harko, it's probably a fragment of the moon. Did send you the details. Oh, I haven't had a chance to look yet. I will have a check about that afterwards. Right, let's move this around a little bit. Can we spin it? Come on. Nothing ever wants to work, does it? Come on. There we go. Ever so slightly. It's all or nothing. But we can see a little bit of the moon now. Hey-ho. At least there is something in shot. Now, when that comes out the other side, it's going to absolutely blind us. I'll probably end up running down again to change the settings there. So probably a fragment of the moon. So has it been in orbit then for a while, like a very sort of eccentric orbit, and now it's coming back in range? Or is it something we've just noticed there? But such a beautiful object and so close to us as well. Perfectly positioned, so not only to control the tides, our environment here, stabilise our sort of axial tilt, our wobble there, all these things that help us and life generally here on Earth, but also it's a little stepping stone, isn't it? It helps us out in some scientific ways. So for us to learn and how to, go out into space, all that sort of stuff there. It's a little starting point for us to practice, to get ourselves used to that, and as we have done with the moon missions there. Private Tomcat, hello, how are you doing? Seeing you in over on YouTube. So yeah, it's that, but also as it, because it's not quite a perfect eclipse, is it, when it does the sun? Let me just see if we can point it up a bit more, so we're not just looking at the bottom. A little bit more, come on. It's nothing, then loads. Come on. Yeah, but when the eclipses happen there, the solar eclipse, it allows us to study the sun a little bit more. Oh, come on. Ooh, there we go. Right, a little bit more that way. Oh, why has it gone all the way that way? That's fucking ridiculous. Technology today, sorry guys. Yeah, so it actually helps us out scientifically, doesn't it? Help us bridge those gaps of knowledge and whatnot. They're helping us to advance as a species. So it stabilizes our environment, but it also helps us develop and advance. It's a very interesting object there. What are your favourite moon theories? I caught one the other day, which was, and again, I don't know how much I follow this as well, but it's to do with remote viewers basically detecting the moon's hollow, and it's a soul catcher there, and something to do with our souls as humans provides energy for another race. They kind of go up there for a bit, and they get the energy or whatever it is, and then we come back down. Now the moon may be hollow to a certain degree, isn't it? Its density, although it's meant to be made up of the same things as our Earth there, we're meant to be made at the same time, it's having less movement, isn't it? Really, I know it's a bit delayed, Harko, on the old YouTubes, but it should be a little bit, unless it's frozen, there. But yeah, it's less dense, isn't it? That's meant to be made up from the same stuff. So explain that one. Maybe it's a honeycomb structure there. Simon, do you remember the Bennu comments? I got my name on the instrument panel that they sent up. Simon, that is cool. Yes, Bennu. Oh my God, that is actually amazing, Simon. Well done for that. That is pretty cool. Alan's a bit jealous there. And affects us as humans too. Lunacy, yes, that's where the term lunatic comes from as well. And we've had this in folklore, haven't we, with the old werewolves and whatnot. But it does seem to actually have an effect on us. And maybe, celestial events and other celestial bodies have more of an effect than we already know. Maybe they're a little bit down the road, a little bit long-winded there, those effects, so we don't notice the immediate cause and effect. I'm just going to turn the brightness down a little bit as that cloud is thinning. Give me a second. Where's my little controller box here? Let's brighten that one down a bit. There we go. Is that going to allow some better contrast there? There we go. It's a little bit more of a better shot there. So yeah, this probably does affect us in more ways than we assume. Already there. Do it 50k exactly, Bougie. How far are we at the minute there? 8, bloody hell. Already, we've only been on 16 minutes. That's bloody good going, guys. Thank you for that. It's just the usual delay. That is good there. And United, good to see you in. Leanne as well. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Keeping him from starting to chew on me there. Bougie, the nut choppers wake up on a full moon. Yeah, ask anybody that works sort of in the police force there, in the ambulance service, in care work even. Nurses and wards, there does seem to be a correlation with that. Have we got any good stories tonight? Have you had any experiences that direct you guys there? I'd love to hear those ones. And it 100% does. I'm sure it's due to the amount of water we are made up of. I mean, that could immediately, we know water has that gravitational effect there, and the push and the pull, 100%. Also, as well, there's certain type of cells that basically are, or they could act as antennae. They're basically just, they're perfectly positioned. They could be, an antenna system. So maybe there's, again, some of the other, because we know the universe is noisy and radio, all those effects going across there. Chris has seen it firsthand in the NHS. Brilliant. Chris, can you tell us more? And do you want to tell us more? If you do, I'd love to hear some, even if it's a sort of a generalised story. They maybe not have to give certain things away, but I'd love to have the sort of gist there. Let's turn that brightness down again. Let's get some more contrast there. So it's, those connections there. Shame Tickers is not on tonight. He would know, I'm sure, about a few of those stories. We had one when we were in Southend in Essex. We had the Southend werewolf. That was one of our local law things. There's a real dude that basically just went full werewolf mode one night, and I think he even squeezed himself out of the prison, the cell door, that little hatch they have for food. He managed to squeeze himself through it. It was kind of crazy. Everyone was like, "What the hell is going on?" There, so it definitely does affect us there. And up as well, driving subscribing to a night shift with a full moon on display was not going to be an easy shift. You just know it. Yeah, there's your warning sign. It's going to be a long night there. And Amanda Panda, how are you doing? Good to see you in tonight. Thank you for the heart. Very kind. It all goes back into the stream there. I think last night's deep dive is up on the Patreon for you guys that couldn't make it because of the late time. You guys can watch it again there. Remember, the link in our bio gives you 1 month for free. I'm trying to click, but come on. Oh, no, too far. Get back. There we go. Yeah, so you can use that link to join us there. Right, come on. Oh, there we go. A little bit more of the moon in shot. Just look at the craters around the edge there. Look at that texture. Something you don't normally see with the naked eye there. So cool. Never going to get tired of that. I'm actually impressed that this is actually a cheap camera lens that we're doing this. This actual zoom is a cheap camera lens, and we can get this level of quality. Imagine if we did have a proper telescope, what we could see with that. That'd be cool. And I can't sleep on full moon, and my dogs are always restless there. Do you reckon that could be either that direct connection there, you know, maybe it's the water within us there and the gravitational pull, or is it like a secondary evolutionary trait there, knowing that it messes a lot of people up there, maybe you're conditioned to stay on high alert because of that, maybe. Mark as well, got to admit, been some strange things about all sorts lately. What's really, Mark, I feel you there. What is real anymore? Don't be the question there. Chris worked in a secure unit. Always see full moons. It would always kick off. Yeah, I mean, secure unit as well. So that is, yeah. Oh, let's turn down the brightness again. Sorry, that cloud. We knew the cloud was going to pass, I think. Let's turn that down so we can see some of that. I might have to go turn it off on the camera if we get any more. Where are we? It's the belly button of the moon there. And everybody thank Guy out for the treasure box when you guys claim it. And Bougie created, there's a southern pole. And maybe that's why they put fluoride in the water to crystallize our pineal gland. I mean, I thought, like with the moon conspiracy, actually it's the perfect night to talk about this. I thought moon conspiracies, fluoride in the water, all that stuff is full tinfoil hat. But sadly not. No, it's there is a lot to it, like a lot to it. I really would not be surprised anymore, though, and possibly, although for me, it's the energy of the moon that keeps me up. So where does that energy come from then? Oh god, there goes the internet. Typical. Wait for it to deal with itself. There we go. The internet has hopefully won't sulk anymore tonight. Hopefully, yeah. It's a lovely colour. I feel like we could, maybe it's the atmosphere that's giving us a little bit of blurriness there. You can see all of that moving, the haze. Let's move us around a bit more. Come on, guys. There we go. That vibration there on the lens. We are so zoomed in. Any little movement there is exaggerated there. And Cosmic Hello had my first UFO experience tonight. Blew me away. It said Cosmic. Well, congratulations. That is a big day. You can't just leave us there, Cosmic. Come on. What sort was it? You gotta tell us more. That sounds fantastic. Come on, let's move this around a little. No, that's too far. Oh well, at least it'll rise on the screen there. Look at all the craters around this edge here. Look at those. How poxed that is. And I think we've said this before, but obviously the moon is tidally locked, so the side that we see is always facing us there. The dark side of the moon, the rear, is always facing out. So you'd have thought, wouldn't it, that the back side, the rear that is exposed, that it's not got our planet in front of it, protecting it, you'd think that would be the heavily cratered side. But no, actually, there's less craters than the dark side. So what does that mean? Has the moon slowly rotated the side that is facing us there? Amanda as well, thank you for the gifts. That's very, very kind. And Simon too. And Amanda we didn't even Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Feeding Alan there, thank you. So yeah, it is a very, very strange object, and the more we look, the stranger it gets there, especially the older religious texts as well that talk about time before the moon there. Star Sport, hello, how are you doing? Tonight in Cosmic, I've been to a fireworks display, and it's in the distance there was a triangular formation of 3 lights rotating and circling around each other. Oh, that's a good one there. That is a good one. and the moon looks magic. It does. It's so stunning. We see it all the time, don't we, with our own eyes on a clear night, but then you see it close, you see that texture, the craters there. Cosmic, that is phenomenal. Were they coloured lights? Were they white lights? And how long did they last for? I'd love to see a sighting like that. Come on. It's been pretty quiet for us lately. Come on. Freaking remote. Next on my list is a new bloody... there we go. New bloody little movie thingy. So we can point the camera there. Rotating, circling around each other. That is awesome there. Oh, and hey up. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
And Alan?
Remember to join our Discord. Link in our TikTok bio.
Thank you, Alan. Yeah, do give us a join over on TikTok as well. So if you're not following us already, give us a follow here so you can join us every night. We're either doing this if the moon is up. If it's not up, we're doing a live UFO, UAP, Skywatch there, searching skies live over Wiltshire here in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. If it's cloudy, we do an alien radio signal hunt there, searching the galaxy for ET, hopefully saying hello. That one is pretty interesting lately. So yeah, but if you want to join a little bit more in our community, we've got a really cool personal experiences section where you guys share your personal first-hand accounts with the phenomena. Images and videos too. You can add yours or just read through it, or join us for our monthly Alien Movie Club. The link is in our Discord for those. Link in our bio, sorry, for the Discord there. Do join us over there. Let me get back to the chat. Owen, thank you for the heart. That's very, very kind. And let me scroll down there. Cosmic, my missus even seen it with me, and she was blown away. I was watching them for a good 20 minutes or so. I've heard, I mean, if you look at Skinwalker Arts, they used rockets, don't they, and fireworks to kind of provoke the phenomena. They tend to have, there's a cause and effect there. And when we're talking about maybe this sphere network, this sort of planetary monitoring and defense system, maybe it is something like that that can trigger its alert, go, hey, what's going on over here? So the firework display that you were at there, that could be the cause of why it was there. That is a phenomenal sighting, and thank you for sharing that one. And Paul, I'm back. Sorry, I've been looking after my dog. Oh god, yes, the dogs and the fireworks. We wanted to have some fireworks today, this weekend, but then I thought, no, our neighbour's got an old dog, and I don't want to upset him. So we held back there. Let me come on. Let's try to get the moon in shot, so we're not just looking at that tiny part of it there. One more. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Fully there. So as that rises, look at the details on the craters around there. That is a nice, clear shot. And typically it's now got quite bright, hasn't it? I'll go down and change that one sooner there. Where are we? And Amanda as well. Thank you for the extra gifts. Solid white lights. Love it there. And did you manage to get any video? Oh, good point. Yeah, did you, Cosmic? Did you get any video? We thought we were just being lazy there. Yeah, I didn't want Len to get upset. You never know. There. Oh, it's typical, isn't it? How bright that is. I need to turn that down, but I think I've run out of settings on up here. Let me have a look. Can I open my little settings box? I might have to go because I cranked it up when I was outside there to try and. No, that's just the contrast. There you go, it's a little bit there. It's not ideal to do with that one. Still quite bright. Right, where are we? Bougie as well, thank you for the shares. All of those shares and those likes, guys, they help us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena so we can all piece this puzzle together. What are your favourite moon theories, guys? Was it brought here? Was it already out there somewhere? Is it, as a small sort of planetoid in our solar system? Maybe a previous advanced civilization brought it here to stabilize the Earth, to make it more habitable. Has it been constructed there? And maybe that's why all the softer material is on the surface, because it's been hollowed out. Or is it a natural object that has been with us, the whole time? How do you feel with that one? And I ain't seen any for ages, so I thought I'd catch up. We have not seen any for ages here. It's been so quiet for activity on both the SETI streams for the radio hunt and the Skywatches. Not that we've had many Skywatches lately. It's such a run of bad weather. It's appreciated though, Amanda there. I hope you're well. And I can't even see the convos there. Oh, I can if I scroll up. I'm naturally, if there's an app, my brain naturally skims over it. I haven't even noticed there. A up as well. My old boy used to be terrified of the fireworks. Bless him. Oh. And Beach, how you doing? Look, we got the moon, or we got a bit of the moon anyway. Let's move it up tonight. There we go. Oh, that was a good one. First time. Can we be so lucky? Come on. There. Oh no. See, I have to wait for it to come in shot now, but it will come round. It'll come round the corner. He's dropping. You probably have there. I'm interested, but a local total novice. Sam has an awesome thing. I can't remember what it's called. Wait a minute. What are you? Another conversation there. Beach. My mama would say that the chances of the moon being the perfect size and position, and all that, so we can have tides and everything we need, are a Google to 1. Yes, and a Google. What is the number for a Google there? So this is like a millions or something, isn't it? Yeah, it is too perfect, isn't it? Is it 1/400th the size of the sun, but exactly 400th the distance equation there. So we get those perfect solar eclipses there. Oh, hear the birds going off. Yeah, so I thought, eclipses, they're going to be common, aren't they? No. They are very, very rare indeed. For an object of this size, for our planet to have a moon of this size is very, very rare, let alone how close it is. The bird's going off sideways there. He's all excited about something. And Jupiter, how are you doing over there? Oh, hello.
Show this to Bougie and A Up Me Ducks.
Oh, I will do. I'll show
awesome
that.
thing.
Awesome. Is Otis all right?
Yeah, he's just panicking because we're going to...
Oh, okay. I'll show you guys there in a second. But yeah, where are we? Yeah, so the chances of it being the position it is there is a little bit too convenient, isn't it? The effect that it has there as well. Infinite, I thought. Well, there is a number, I think, but or it might be wrong. But Cosmic, have you seen the MH370 footage with the way the orbs were circling the plane? That's exactly it. I've seen the footage on that one. Really? Now that is cool, because that movement itself, again, it's faster, isn't it, than drones? So I like that one as well. Ghost Rider as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Have to bring the moon back into a shot in a second there. And Beach, so I don't know about natural or divine, but definitely conundrums. It poses the question, doesn't it? It does make you wonder. These are a little bit... I mean, could this actually be the counter-argument to what I'm normally saying, which is I don't think we're special. Why would we be special out there? Surely therefore life would probably be abundant. Maybe we are special. Maybe we have this freak of a moon that is so rare that allows for life to develop in such a ways there. So Leanne brought up bismuth. Is it magnesium bismuth or is it just bismuth? I don't know. But anyway, so this is, I don't know what you guys were talking about, crystals and stuff, but this is one that I insisted on buying. See the square shapes there, the geometric shapes? I was compelled to buy this because I don't have crystals, but this was just that geometric shape that this bismuth can form. And apparently there are quantum properties to bismuth as well, against one of the crash retrieval materials that has been come up in the metals that have been analysed there. Bismuth is quite common in that one, and yeah, those geometric shapes, it really struck me there. I can't remember what the quantum properties are there, but it's a very interesting metal crystal there. But it's just, you can't really do it justice there, but the squares that does, and now obviously they're not perfect squares due to impurities there, but it kind of looks to me like if that was going to form a perfect square that it's trying to form a perfect square, but impurities and other things are getting in the way. If it was to form a perfect square, that square would look like a tesseract, which is a 3D representation of a 4-dimensional object there. So that makes me think, is bismuth, is it 4-dimensional? Is that why it has those quantum properties? Is there something going on there? Come on, let me get this moving. But yeah, that one's interesting, I thought, the old bismuth. Well, there we go. She's back in a shot, guys. the beauty of the moon there. If you're joining us for the first time, we do a live UFO sky hunt every night that the sky is clear. So currently we're looking at the moon for translunar phenomena, the weird things that astronomers have seen and have seen for a very long time that happen on and around the moon that they cannot explain. If the sky is normally clear, we normally do a UFO watch here. Just look to the skies for the weird and wonderful things flying around. We tend to see a good few things because we are based in Wiltshire, right in the heart of crop circle country here, and if it is cloudy we do a live alien radio signal hunt. So do give us a follow, and then that way you'll get notified on when we're live. But we want you to join us on the journey and say hello as well in the chat. Let us know where you're all joining us from tonight there. And Marcus as well, Punisher, thank you for the gifts there. Ghost Rider too, if I didn't thank you already.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Appreciate that. We're a little bit behind on everything there. Where are we in the chat? Yes, it looks cool, isn't it? And Beach as well. Just like a body, the universe is a system, and everything in the system is special. It as above, so below there. And thank you for the other gifts there. All goes back into the stream there. And the Morg's bismuth is 83 on the periodic table. It just reminded me of a tesseract. That's what it jumped out at, because if you look at some of the crystals that do form for bismuth there, they're stunning, but it's like, I don't know if it's temperature or some imperfection in the environment is getting in the way, and that's why they don't form the perfect squares. But you could imagine if it wanted to, or if it could, it would form a tesseract shape there, which is really cool. No worries, Bougie. It caught my attention and I had to buy some there. And Punisher, well, hello. How looking at the moon tonight? It is stunning, isn't it? It's a bit bright at the second because went behind a cloud and I had to crank it up outside. There we go. Let's get it back in shot a little bit there. Just look at the craters around the edge there. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? There. How you doing, Punisher? And Mike Drop, good to see you in. How are you doing tonight? So yeah, we're doing a live Skywatch 4 or a Moonwatch for UFOs and UAPs, and bismuth is really good at helping concentrating and focus. Attractive to the neurospicy. Well, it's definitely attractive to me there. I'm going to wear a suit of bismuth there, see if that helps my focus, because I bloody need it. And I bet one has become a proper tesseract in the world somewhere. Maybe. What that might be, mightn't it? Maybe there is these natural tesseracts out there. There's got to. I mean, I need to look into it a bit more, but it's absolutely stunning seeing the patterns that it forms there. Could you imagine finding a natural one? And what extra properties would that have if it was perfectly formed there? The government will have that took away, I'm guessing, up probably there. And everybody as well, thank Marcus for the treasure box when you guys claim it. And yeah. Marcus as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Keeping him well fed tonight there. So, we've got a nice moon. Can you imagine the quality we'd get if we had a decent telescope? Absolutely stunning. Oh, let me come off of that one. What's this one? Interesting. Sorry, I've got notifications popping up left, right, and center. Yeah, so we're doing a moon watch there. It would be good in a quantum computer, maybe. Well, they definitely said, and bismuth is theorized to be one of the main, what do they call it, metamaterials for UFOs, UAP. They've definitely, in the metals that have been recovered and are in private hands and been tested that reportedly come from crash sites or, left behind deposits from UFOs, bismuth is one of the metals detected there quite in abundance. So yeah, it's definitely got something going on with it there. Let's move us around a bit. Amanda, I know, right? It took me a while to find this particular lens as cheap as I did, but I think it's a £35 camera lens, like a £5 adapter. What? Getting that from that? The problem is with this sort of focal length, it's either dirt cheap like this, or if I want to get the professional one, it's like £3,000. So it's like 35 quid or £3,000 to look at the moon. So we went with 35 quid. So yeah, I possibly would be able to get it a little bit better as well. But when you're adjusting it, because you're so far zoomed in as well, any slight wiggle just totally knocks you off focus and you have to find the moon again. So it's kind of hard to know, is this as clear as it gets, is it not? And bismuth is very rare to find in nature. Most of it is lab grown. Well, that would make sense. That makes sense as well, but at least it is available in nature though. As the moon arises there. Very, very. Look at all of the craters there. And there's something about the way that these craters form. In fact, I think it is, if I get my, before it goes behind, and this one here, just above me, are there. And these ones here. I was watching something, a scientist has analysed the patterns of, like, you know, these lines basically coming, the shock patterns coming away from them. And again, don't think we've got a very good clear enough image to see it here, but they're actually, he's proposing the idea that they're not impact shocked. It's not the debris being flown away after a meteor or comet impacts here or there on the moon. He's saying that it's actually, oh, what do they call it now? But you know how electricity spreads out, it goes into that sort of fractal web, and they do it when they burn wood for artistic purposes, don't they? They kind of, like, you know, attach a couple of, you know, power leads to it, and then they purposely run basically electric is a little word, Sam. They run some current through it basically, and it's like a lightning bolt, and then it kind of makes that sort of fractal pattern. He was saying that essentially that's what could be happening with some of the craters that we're seeing on the moon there. That could be a sign that it was a sort of a plasma event there, something coming from the sun that has struck the moon on occasions, which is very, very interesting indeed there. I hadn't heard that one before there. Punisher and A-Up.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Feeding Alan. They're like a ripple. Yes, I think so, yeah. The old girl has taken some hits, definitely. And what blew my mind was that, you know, taken more hits on the side that's most protected by us. The back that's fully exposed, less hits apparently. The craters only go to a certain depth, so scientists are confused as to why that is. Again, that's another good point. Look how shallow these craters are. So normally, the bigger the impacting object is there, and the more force that's coming in, and the deeper into the surface it's going to go there. But the moon tends to have like an average, you know, very shallow depth for these craters, which is weird. In fact, some of those wider ones are so shallow. That was weird. I think I saw a bird or a bat fly over the screen then. Some of these are so shallow that actually when you're in the middle, because of the curvature of the moon, when you're in the middle of it, you're actually back at the same level as the rim of the crater. It's very, very strange. And Outlander, how are you doing? Good to see you in. We are all well. We've got the lovely moon for us tonight to be watching. Where are we? And Bougie as well as John. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Very, very kind. Where are we there? Interesting about the dark side. Yeah, I mean, I haven't checked it out for myself. I've heard it from a few sources that it is, yeah, less cratered. And that's the exposed side, isn't it? You would have thought that would have had a lot more action to it. I do love the shadowy edge there when you can see. It's just about going in now, but you see all of the shadows from the craters there. You just see how textured the moon is. For me, it just makes it so much more real. Moon! And John, feed him. Exactly, John. How are you doing? Why is that? Let's get rid of you there so you have to look at my little menu bar. Actually, we can zoom in. I forgot about that. I forgot we've got the ability to zoom in. Let's bring it round a bit. No, it's a bit too far. What? Yeah, let's just zoom in on here.
Zoom mode activated.
Getting a little bit low quality there, but look at some of the textures. But yeah, it was this one that they were, I think, so you can't really see it with the contrast here, but the actual lines were more zigzaggy when you can see them clearly, and it's implying it's that sort of pattern from an electrical discharge there. They follow certain mathematical patterns or something. Look at the craters on this edge here. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Right, let's zoom that one back out. Right, where are we in the chat? And Amanda, what's the difference between the dark and lighter areas? You know, I don't really know. I don't actually know. I assume the less disturbed versions. They've had less impacts, and less dusty, maybe more rigid, I'd imagine there. Actually, we can bring up the old Sea of Tranquility, see where the old missions... Actually, I think it's going to be in the shadow now. Come on, one more. There we go. Yeah, no, Sea of Tranquility is 2 in the shadow now to see where the old landings were. Yeah, I think it's the less disturbed regions. I don't know, though. Does anybody else know that one? Some big craters on Earth, most are in the oceans. Yes, John, there are. And we found one recently, although we're starting talking about it recently. Tank is in. How you doing, matey? Yeah, we're just off our coast here in the UK, just off in the English Channel. There was another big impact crater that's been seen there as well. But we are, 70% water, so it makes sense that they're out there, hidden away. But how many impact events have we had here that have been colossally disruptive there? Maybe not enough to wipe out. Gotchan's in. How are you doing, Gotchan? And thank you, Tank. Yeah, it's a bit bright at the minute, but I have to go outside to adjust that setting, so I'm just logging it off until it gets too bright that I am forced to. One more up. Can we go up without going too far up? Come on. Think how quickly it is moving across the screen. There we go. That's a reasonable shot. Absolutely stunning to see. Now we're looking for a trans-lunar phenomena, weird lights, weird glows, weird outgassing, things like that come from the moon, and astronomers have seen for a very, very long time, but cannot explain. There, where are we in the chat? And Boosh as well, maybe it's more concentrations of water ice and helium-3. Could well be. Which pole is it where they say they've got... the moon does have ice that they've discovered now. I'm glad to hear it, Gotchan. I hope the world is treating you good there. And thank you for the feeding, Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
As well. And A-Up, I have spent a fair bit of time in Kenya. Kenya is Menigao crater is stunning to be in. Oh my god, there's one in India that you can go down, it's got a lake in and some buildings, and it's all, I've not been in a crater. I would love to. There's one, isn't there, in Europe? There's basically a village now just built in it, and the only real evidence that there was a crater there is just kind of like the size and shape of this village. And it's yeah, that was cool. So somewhere, was it in I don't know, somewhere like really mundane as well. I went to the one in India. Oh man, I would love to. The big one in Arizona as well. That would have been cool. Crater tour. A Sea of Tranquility, a Sea of Storms, and the Sea of Crises. I didn't know the other seas there. I've heard of Tranquility, obviously, because of the old moon landings, but not the others. See, we're learning. It's a little bit bright, but I'm too lazy to go downstairs again. Let's actually move it a little bit out. No, wrong way. Come on. Come on. Come on. It'll go in a minute, and I'll press it 2 minutes. There we go. Just like that, as we expected. Come on. Okay, we'll wait for that one to come around now. And Tank says, the biggest crater on the moon that we can see is high up. Now, which one is the biggest one? I don't know. That we can see. It's high up to jump out. Ooh. And some of the other landings went there, I think. Really? I mean, it would make sense, and you wouldn't want to do the same patch over and over again. I didn't realise, but it's Harco in our group actually was telling me the other day that they took the flags back from all but the last mission, so they don't. All the places don't actually have the flags. The remains, the LEM frame is there, and the buggies from the missions that had those are still there, and some various other bits of kit and experiments. But the flags were actually taken back from all but the from number 17, I think, which is a bit weird. I thought the whole point was leaving it there, Excuse me. Because we were warned off the moon, I think. I've heard those ones. Interesting. And for me, the moon as well, it makes perfect sense that the moon is a perfect place for any species would you'd stop there first. You know, it's your little base of operations, it's your beachhead, isn't it? It's a safe spot that we don't inhabit, but then most of the journey's done and it's just a quick hop across to see us. They're not far at all, is it? I don't know, where did Apollo 12 land, actually? And did they put them back in the prop room? Yeah, that's where it went, so... Waffle as well. The moon rock samples, are they still around? I know they were given to universities. So yeah, they actually, an intern was nicked quite recently because he stole, a NASA intern stole the rocks temporarily, so he could lay with his missus on moon rocks, and yeah, he was done for taking them illegally, apparently. True story. But yeah, there's loads of them around. Apparently, again, the composition very similar to what we have here on Earth. But then how do you explain the fact that the moon is only, is it 23% as dense as the Earth? But the leading theory, isn't it, that there was another planet in the early days of our solar system, roughly the size of Mars, that impacted us, basically went smash, sent us all back to molten rock, and then out of that formed the new Earth and the moon here. Where are we? And Smiler, welcome to the Flat Earth. We're not Flat Earth here. Some might be. It's crazy. Yeah. It's hilarious. It's what a way to get fired, though, isn't it? And Apollo 12 landed in the Sea of Storms. No, 100% love it. Whereabouts is the sea? Which one is the Sea of Storms? I'm going to have to turn that brightness down, aren't I? I think we're missing out on quite a bit with that one. It is stunning, isn't it, Waffle? Like, you see it all the time, just that dot up there on a clear night. You're always seeing it. Oh, there we go. But you're always seeing it. But then when you see the craters, particularly around the edge, let me just move it a little bit more so we can talk about the craters on the edge here. Oh, there we go. Well, that just is all you can see there. But look at those. Right on that edge. Just see the texture there. Let's get that back a bit. Come on. Oh, no, too far. It's all or nothing with this camera. Come on. Oh, no. Fine. We'll just let the moon ride into shot, guys. That's what we're going to do there. It is such a stunning thing. Where did Apollo 14... I don't know. Where? No, you'll know that one, won't you know? Where did they land? Bougie, but I want to buy a decent telescope. It's on my list, although... my list is very long, shopping list-wise. But, yeah, wouldn't that be cool to have, like, a super zoom? See some real details there. Rocket Pizza shop in Basildon sold Moon Rock Donut, did they? I haven't Rocket Pizza in years there. Yeah. Oh, no, this is just a digital camera with a surprisingly cheap lens. Like, this zoom lens is the cheapest lens I own. Absolutely crazy. Any coming to yeah, no, I haven't done the telescope dive yet, and I keep meaning to, but it's a whole new world and it's pretty damn scary. So I haven't taken the dip yet. But yeah, this is the normal camera we use for our Skywatch, which has got a really cheap Chinese zoom lens on it, but it's just like the longest zoom you can get for that sort of price range. But it's not bad considering there. Where are we? I think, can you see any evidence that the moon landings actually happened? Outlander, that is a brilliant question. So we can't, with the distance we are now, our equipment here. And it's an interesting question. I do land to the moon landings happened, but I can there are some questions to answer there. I wouldn't be surprised if it did actually come out, because there's some interesting points that have been raised. I think for me, evidence-wise, is that some other non-NASA orbiters and missions have now passed over, and you can look at the top-down images, and you can see the old frame for the LEM, the landing legs basically that it left behind as it shot back up, and you can see the buggies and things like that. Now that could be faked from friendly countries. They might, doctor the images. There we go. We're losing it now. But look, I didn't just go downstairs to change the brightness. But yeah, apparently that is there as evidence. It's a good question there. And holy hell, new Borisov just disappeared. Really? That's the other one that's appeared in between us and Three Eyes, isn't it? The new watch there. The watching burns. This looks awesome. Where are we? Let me scroll through our TikTok chat here. I definitely do want to buy one of those. And Jenny, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight? There, guys, if you're not following us already, we do this every night that the moon is full. If it's not full, we're just pointing it to the skies, looking for the weird and wonderful things flying around in the night sky. Oh, sorry there. I need to adjust the brightness so we can keep track of it, because those clouds have come in front now. So it's going to low resolution there until those clouds pass, but they passed earlier. Yes, we're either doing this, if it is cloudy though, and we can't get any form of camera out, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt. So yeah, follow us and you will be able to join us when we go live for those. I keep looking at telescopes on Teemo. I've actually picked up some very good things on those sorts of apps there. So maybe I haven't even thought of looking at Teemo. Definitely for a starter, I think that'd be a brilliant idea, because then you can figure out what it is that you do need. You get it and you go, this is the limitations there. Best place is an auction room for a discount telescope. Oh, again, didn't think of that one at all. But good shout there. Definitely open for recommendations there. Tank, very kind. It still looks great. Hopefully those clouds will pass so we can get a better shot. But come on, gonna go up. Tell you what, I do need another bloody one of these little tracky things. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's have the moon shot there. Eventually. Thank you for the share there, GH. All those shares and those likes, it's helped us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena so we can all piece this puzzle together. But we're on the lookout not just for how beautiful the moon is, although that is the start of the show. We're looking for flashes of light, outgassing, weird things potentially coming from and to the moon there. They call it translunar phenomena. Astronomers have been observing them for years and years and years, and they cannot explain, because the moon is meant to be dead essentially. There's no sort of geothermal activity, anything going on within the body of the moon itself. Unlike us, it doesn't have a molten core apparently. So therefore, it should be geologically dead. So when we see glowing craters, flashes of light or outgassing, that is very, very strange indeed there. And Bougie, this has soon become my favourite live, so thank you for joining us. It's made by you and guys and nature here, putting on the show, so thank you for joining us. Again, it's those questions as well. If there are any questions, it's an opportunity for us all to learn, so ask away. No silly questions at all. Hoping for this cloud to pass, we can get a nice clear shot. I think we did about a month or so, maybe a month and a half without any moon, maybe 2 months actually, without any moon streams, and now we've done a couple in a row. I'm hoping though our weather pulls its finger out and we can get some more Skywatches under our belt. You can see all that movement of the cloud passing in front of it, giving it all that sort of motion and that texture. That one right there, which reminds me it's the belly button of the moon. My evening musings. Hello Maya, how are you doing tonight? We've got a moon to watch. Sadly got a few clouds in front of it, so it's not up to its normal full wonder. It's always getting a bit brighter. That tends to mean the clouds passing. Can we move the camera up? Whoa, no, too far. Okay, right. Now, the problem with this little tracky thing here is that it only goes one way because of the weight of the camera. So, that's as much of the moon as we're getting until it rises. But luckily, it's moving pretty fast. So, bear with the moon, and it will be with us. Be with us in full, not so long. You can actually see it moving in real time. How cool is that? I mean, technically it's the Earth rotating there, but it makes it look like the moon's moving. Look at that. Look, you can just see it encroaching on us just up there. There you go, don't have to wait long for it to get back into shot there. May as well, thank you for the heart, that's very, very kind. Where are we? No, we're up to date. There we go. Let's get that. Actually, look, we can see the top of it though. We haven't been paying much attention to the top for a while. Look at some of the, look at that texture though. So when they were, planning the moon landings and things like that, they didn't have any satellites, anything to get images of the sides, the rear of the moon, anything like that, or any up close. So what they had to do, because obviously they can only see from our perspective down here. So they had to take images of the moon, project them on a sphere, and then kind of, what was the trick that they used? But essentially, projecting it on the sphere, so then the image wrapped around, it kind of gave them an understanding of kind of what the sides look like for part of their planning and stuff. It's quite an ingenious way to tackle it. Come on, rotate. Let's move a little bit. I'm getting into shot. But yeah, we've lost all those skills apparently to help us go back. Oh, but was it early part of next year they're planning on sending somebody in orbit? And then hopefully another landing. Anything, I think, that keeps the attention looking up, helping us as a species to push forward. Keeping eyes on it there. Oh, Marcus as well.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan. Feed him. We've still got, I do love those stickers, and speaking of which, it's not coming up tonight, but in our little TikTok shop we are selling the actual stream stickers as physical stickers. Only got a handful. It's a novelty there, so you can pick those up as well, and you can put them on your notebooks and things, and Alan will be really pleased that you're looking at his face all of the time there. Little ego on that green thing. Still a little bit foggy out there with that cloud coverage. It's definitely not the clearest we have had it, but it is still clear enough. So we're looking for those weird objects. What we really want to see is a little black dot pass across the screen there. Are you ventriloquist? No, that's Alan's voice. It's Alan does it all. Look, me and Alan can talk at the same time. Alan, do you want to do your follow bit? Yeah?
Follow us.
See?
Now.
It's both of us.
Or I'm sending the mothership.
Yeah, Alan's been practicing his human words. Takes him a long time. It's not naturally there. Alan awakens, exactly. Yeah, he's been practicing his human speech. So we might do a Q&A. What are we on now? Yeah, so we're 25%. We hit 50%. We'll do a Q&A there with Alan. We'll put him in his little spaceship, and you guys can ask him questions there. And Tank, my theory is we got to the moon, but we were warned to stop. I've heard that, yeah, maybe we came into contact with that, or maybe we were scared off, or we was directly messaged. And I think, oh, there you go, it's getting brighter again. Means the clouds has passed. And that means I can turn it down in the settings. Sorry, guys. Let me just crank that one down again, so we can actually see it a little bit, so it's not too bright. Yeah, it would make sense that would be an alien base there. Definitely it's definitely a good, secure position from them. You know, we're not able to really do much around the moon. It takes us a lot of effort to even have a look at it up close, doesn't it? There's a nice, safe location for them. Alan, walkies, time for walkies, Alan. And Marcus, well, it's quite clear in London at the moment. Oh man, keep an eye out. Let us know what you're spotting there. Nearly 50, exactly, Bougie. And Maya, oh, thank you. That's very kind. I haven't seen that one, I think, before. And oh, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Tapping is cloud. I do love that one. I forget it every time, Bougie, but I do love it. Tapping away, because it is your shares, your tapping away there, your likes. That helps us reach more and more like-minded people. They're getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so we can all piece this puzzle together. Need that one. Need that one. But yeah, so tonight we're doing a live UFO moon watch. We're looking at the beautiful moon. Let me get it more in shot because it's moving. We're looking at the beautiful moon, and we're looking for translunar phenomena, the strange things that happen on and around the moon that astronomers see but cannot explain, and it's not going up anymore. Have we reached the limit of the telescope? No, there's more. There we go. Yeah, that astronomers see, like weird flashes of light outgassing. Let me just turn this one down, the brightness. Yeah, flashes of light outgassing, glowing craters and things like that. Very, very strange indeed, and that's what we're on the lookout for tonight. Do give us a follow, because we do this every time the moon is full. If it's not full, then and the skies are clear. We're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch here. See all the weird, wonderful things flying around in the night sky. And because we are based right in the heart of Crop Circle country, which is Wiltshire, here in the United Kingdom, we see all the strange things. If it's cloudy, we do a live alien radio signal hunt. They're searching for ETs, saying hello. But yeah, do give us a follow and you can join us for those lives, the search for evidence there as well. And Mikhail, how are you doing as well? And thank you for the gifts there and for feeding Alan. Simon too.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Where are we? Let me just find a place where I was in the chat. Guys, Maya sent a treasure box. Do remember to thank Maya when you claim those. Loving the stickers. I still want to make those patches, Maya. And how you doing, Dawdle? How are you doing tonight? I hope your weekend is well. And Greg, hiya from Dublin. I ain't been around for a while. I actually got abducted by the Lemurians. Tell us more. I hope you are well, though, Greg. Tell us more. I'd love to hear about that one. It's been quite quiet for us, moon watch-wise, or just general watch-wise. We haven't had any good sightings for a bit, but that just means that we are owed some. It's very bright now, isn't it? There, Tank. Where are we? Let's have a look. There are great shots of the moon. There definitely are now, isn't it? And the fact that it's so accessible for people. I'm going to go turn that. It's very, very bright, isn't it? There isn't a... Isn't that a myth? There's a pyramid-like structure on the moon, or have I imagined it? There's definitely... I think so. But there are lots of reports of structures, especially on the dark side as well. It's a whole rabbit hole. And it would make sense because things are preserved up there. Again, no plate tectonics, atmosphere or weather or anything like that to remove them. It's only the occasional meteorite impact, which is actually quite rare. So in theory, anything up there should still be around there. And that's what's 2001 Space Odyssey. That's where they found the first sort of monolith. If an alien race didn't want to put any evidence that we could find the moon could be a great place there. On the side we can't see. Yeah, and there's another guy, wasn't there, that apparently he worked, I think it's like a photocopier repairman, tech support basically, and he went to NASA and was fixing one of their machines and saw all of these images of structures, clear structures on the dark side of the moon. And he thought to himself, oh, this is going to be so exciting when I see this on the news. This is going to be amazing. Came home, told his wife, said, oh, this is going to be great. And then it wasn't on the news. And he started to wonder. And then I think he died randomly as well, which is a bit convenient. So there's lots of it there. And latest ChatGPT update. There is one non-human AI here. And real crop circles serve no message. Could well be there. I wouldn't be surprised if there was definitely more than one here for us as well. And Doddle as well, thank you for the gifts there as well. And Bougie too. And Doddle,
Nom nom nom, thanks.
thank you for feeding Alan. Let me figure out where we are over in the chat. Coming in with all shares. Only positive energy this evening. Let's keep the stream a safe space for all. Exactly, Maya. That is the best part of it. We can all share, isn't it? No judgment. I like that. As well, and Bougie, Maya, and Marcus as well. Thank you for those gifts, guys. Very, very kind. And we'll do an Ask Alan in a second. Then I think get your questions ready for. Oh God, I've forgotten that we're actually doing a moon stream. I need to get the moon in shot. A little bit more. Come on. Forever pressing this button. Oh, almost. There we go. That'll do for now. It's Alan's great work, Maya, but we'll take the compliment. Alan does all the hard work behind the scenes. Yeah. And Greg, the blanked or blurred images from NASA are worth checking out. With the tech, we can now... Oh, actually, yeah, I heard something about this, didn't I? That actually now with AI and the processing we have, we can unblur images. That's a good point. I wonder if there's any gold to go back through there, so some of the historic ones, and see what we can come up with there. That's a good shout there, Greg. Pyramids underwater and on Mars too, Tank. Yes. So the Mars ones are very, very interesting for me, especially when you talk about the potential nuclear war that happened there. The evidence for that, and then you get the structures there as well. Mars was habitable before Earth cooled down enough. And it had an atmosphere and running water. So maybe there was intelligent life there. And you look at the remote viewing stuff as well. Very, very interesting reports coming back from Mars. Back in the day, was it 1 billion years ago or something? Or was it 1 million? long time ago. So I think Mars would be a great place to look. I think you might find a couple of items on the moon, but I definitely think Mars is going to have a few things there as well. I really want to hear more on that nuclear war thing, because is it Brandenburg? Dr. Summit Brandenburg was the one talking about it, and it makes sense to me. He sounds like a very sensible person that's, you know, got the scientific understanding to make that assessment. But like, I haven't heard. He's done interviews, but they're all the same sort of bits. I want to know more. I want to know more details around it. I think it'd be absolutely awesome. Let me scroll up a bit. Come on. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a wobble. Get some moon in shot. Right, where are we in the chat? And don't forget the tap-in. Exactly, guys. Tapping away helps us reach more and more like-minded people that like yourselves. Unblur is a good word, man. Imagine if we could actually go back to some of that classic stuff there and just go, wait a minute, it was there the whole time, just sitting in front of us, and now we have the technology to do it. Do we have news on Free Mayor? I think we do. It's still doing some strange thing. I think the anti-tower is back as well. Again, it's not the conclusive stuff, but it is very interesting. And also, there have been signals detected, but so not intelligent signals like a hi guys, but we are detecting organic radio sources from it. But we know that's not anomalous in itself, but that does mean that there are people listening. If they're detecting those, they are listening for that then. And Simon purchased some stickers. Thank you, Simon. Alan will be pleased. We'll get them sent off. Well, the post office will be closed tomorrow, I think. Sunday's normally closed. But if not, it'll be a Monday. They'll get sent straight out there, Simon. Thank you for doing that. Alan likes the idea of you looking at him whilst you're at work there with your notebooks. And Owen as well, there's xenon found all over Mars, and you only get red with nuclear bonds. Yeah, that is it. I mean, you're totally right there. So the particular element is xenon something. I don't remember the number or whatever it is. But yeah, you only get that in a particular type of nuclear bomb, the hydrogen bomb or something. So fast nuclear reactions is the only way we know for it to be. I think supernova are another possibility. But if Mars got caught in a supernova, so would have Earth. We would have known about it. So would the other bodies. But this is only detected. Come on, thing. This is only detected, on Mars there, and there's also like a blast radius as well. Like you can trace the deposits of it into this shockwave basically around Mars, and the ground zero, the point of most of intensity is the Cydonia region there, which is where all of those structures are. It does seem to have been. There, and it wasn't too far from a major extinction event. I mean, we are talking a while, but in celestial timelines, not that far from an extinction level event we had here on Earth. Not nuclear. Kate the Late, how are you doing tonight? And good to see you there. And Tick Tick as well, thank you for the heart. Very, very kind. And I think having some symptoms with could well be. Honestly, it could well be. I feel like we've been pushing through. And we're getting there now. Hopefully as it passes though, where are we? Bush as well, yes. They think they could have been a nuclear strike on Mars years ago. It's a long time as well, isn't it, that they're talking here? But, I mean, that just really, really, really fascinates me there. Where are we? Over in the other ones, the YouTubes. Crazy. Oh, this is Outlander. How crazy. Do you think the moon would ever get pulled into Earth's gravity, or do you think the moon is pulling away out of Earth's orbit? So, good one. And I think it is pulling away ever so slightly. Is it like a centimetre a year, or every 10 years, or something like that? It's a tiny amount, but it is actually, I think, moving away from us there, and what effects that will have. So, we're actually around at the right sort of time to catch that perfect solar eclipse there, which is pretty cool. Not sold on the nuke war or the psionics yet, but interesting. Then that's totally fine. Totally fine there. It is interesting, and none of these things are guaranteed, are they? Has the front tower, speed is changing? I have no idea. I've heard so many things about Free Atlas now, and it's partly I'm just really tired lately as well. But it kind of goes in one ear or out the other, and I'm not. When it was coming in, it was kind of all this new information was building an understanding and a model, and now I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on with it. Oh, look how bright that is. Okay, it's so bright I can barely see it. I do need to turn that down, but as soon as I do, you know, we'll hit another cloud. So we'll lump that for the time being. And Andrew, how you doing there? Good day all. Much love and clear skies. Currently atrocious weather in PA. Oh, well, hey, you can enjoy our lovely moon tonight, Andrew. I hope you're well there. And yes, the moon is slowly moving away from the Earth. You can see if you look up. I mean, look at it there. It's moving very, very fast there. And but I know something else is here at this point. I think there is something going on now. What specifically? Again, we can have that argument, can't we? We can have that discussion. Lots of different things. Maybe there's multiple things going on. Where are we in the chat over on TikTok? Anyone in the chat feel low energy and anxious? Okay, who else? Is there anybody else that's experiencing these sort of symptoms that may correlate with other events that are going on at the minute there? Oh, Matt, you know what? I was saying this earlier, Matt. Like, my brain unconsciously is filtering out anything with an at. Like, I'm totally, like, I just had to scroll up when you said that, when you said that you're not alone there. I was like, what do you mean? And I looked at, there's messages. My brain just filtered them out. Let me have a look there. So Bougie does as well. Simon, having trouble sleeping lately. Max Freres, I'm feeding you there, Simon. It does feel like something is going on at the minute as well, doesn't it? And what we've got going on up there celestially, it could all tie in there. Bougie too. And Psych Ward, how are you doing tonight? Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. And Amanda Pad, gotta go night. Oh, it's great to see you in, Amanda. Hope you have a great Sunday. We'll see you later on. Thank you, man. I definitely need it. Then up as well, head to our Discord. We have a specific chat for Free Eye Atlas, all up to date. In fact, that is very, very right. Our Discord, if the link is in our bio for that there. So not only we've got a really cool personal experiences section where you guys are putting all of your information related to the phenomena there, your personal experiences, images, videos too, and you can share yours if you join in there, or you can just read through them. But we've got the Free Eye Atlas section, the interesting things section as well, and our monthly Alien Movie Club. I want you all to join us over there for that one. I think it is looking like it is going to be, oh god, what is it? Is it Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Is going to be our next Alien movie. I think that'll be at the end of November, the last Friday there. It's the free eye effect. I like that. You've coined that one, the free eye effect there. I like that. I'm feeling a bit free eye today. I need to write my experiences on there. Bougie, 100%. Definitely the community would love to hear all of those. Where are we? Over on YouTube as well. Everyone. Oh, you know what? God, I've just forgotten that might be wise to look at the moon. Come on, it's just leaving the top of my screen. Come on. There we go. Thought I was going to lose it, because if I lose it properly, then trying to find it again on a blank screen is an absolute nightmare. You can just see the corner of it. Oh, can we go up a little bit more? There we go. There we go. I forgot. Yeah, guys, we're doing a moon stream. Where are we? But I know something else at this point. Everyone just starts to need to start asking the right questions. 100% there. 100%. It's all the detail. The answers are easy if you ask the right questions. Hashtag free eye effect there. I like it there. Thank you, Mal. Every help is appreciated there. Greg as well. A life maker creates the tides. Deep sea creatures use the moon to travel, and they never see it. I didn't even know they used that. We know it's responsible for so much there. Maybe a life starting in the first place, as far as we know. Let's move this one up. I might have to go and tweak that brightness. Come on. Oh no, too far. That'll do though. That looks cool. We can see some texture there, and that is what it's all about there. A little bit of detail on the moon. Which in fact is going to be the original, the one with old not Kiefer Sutherland, Donald Sutherland there. That one, the older one. Maybe not the old one though. Tick Tick Boom this morning at 4:10. This morning, Atlas showed complex jet structures. Okay. Now that's interesting. Is that to do with the outgassing then? No idea. That's not a good sign. Right, I'm going to go problem solve that one. So, oh, what the Right, hold on a second, guys. That's going to be bright for you. I'm going to have to go. Looks like the camera just went on and off for a second, and I've lost all of the settings. So before that burns the sensor, I'm going to go turn all that down. I'll leave you with Alan for a second. Alan, go up in your spaceship.
Remember to join our Discord. Link in our TikTok bio.
Thank you, Alan. Right, where's my little settings? Why is that so dark coming in? Sorry, guys. Moon! It's back. There we go. That was difficult. Right. Let's get back to it. Whew. Right, there we go. I hope Alan was well behaved for you there. Kate as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
I think I missed that one. Where are we? Back in the chat. And the moon is black now, yeah. I don't know why, it's different and it comes through directly from the camera there. And as Tick Tick says, yes, Avi Loeb has got some really good coverage of Free Eye and stuff at the minute. The dark, scary moon. And Greg, maybe the nosy FBI type didn't like the live feed. He's never done that before, yeah. There's always something going wrong. There, and Kate, and now the snowman face looks creepy. Looks a bit evil for you there. And Samantha, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Let me see, where are we in the YouTubes there as well? I don't know actually which version. I prefer it is a great and very underrated. If you've not seen it, possibly not. So I'm thinking it's old for us. It's 70s version. I think we're going to be seeing there. The previous comment got a violation. What? I am so done with TikTok at the minute there. And Alf as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
The news came out with 8 hours ago. I'm definitely not that far up to date. Interesting. So is this the, oh God, what was the word used? Let me scroll up for that one. The jets or something like that. Was it, what does it mean? Phrases in as well there, and me too. Yeah. Only 10k to go. That is crazy, guys. Thank you for that. Thank you, Fraser, as well, for the heart. Very, very kind. Oh God, I've nearly missed it again, haven't I? Come on. Okay. Right. That's worrying because it was doing that itself. Come on. Oh no, too far. Too far. There we go. There's a pivot point on this. When the weight gets too much, it goes, whooey, and does a little bit of a jump. That might have been that bit. Is it paranormal? We're starting to feel like it at the minute. Everything going wrong. We'll get there, though, won't we? And Santiago, how you doing? What do you think about Free Eye Atlas? Definitely aliens at it again. I'm still not... I'm on the fence with it. I really, really don't know. I don't think it's clear either way. It's doing a lot of anomalous stuff. Again, I'm not up to date on the latest, which we were just discussing, actually. I'm definitely not up to date on today's latest news there. But, excusing today, it's doing a lot of strange things, but I don't think it's clear enough to say that, A, it's a comet, or if it is aliens at the minute. I think it's in that, treading that world of ambiguity, as they all tend to do. There, I got a violation for a previous comment. TikTok is on. It really is, Simon. We got three streams in a row got blocked and banned. Absolutely insane. Like, honestly. So, guys, I won't use the verbal, but you know, there's a subtle hint. Plus, you get to see more of the screen, which is really, really good. You could have for the moon in big screen there, but also with TikTok throwing its sulks, there's a little bit of a backup there. And where are we? Let me scroll that one down there. And Phrase and Maya as well. Thank you for the gifts there.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
I think I missed those ones as well. Now, where's my... Let me scroll up here. So we just pre-game Mercury and Metro... My God, word, Sam. So we just pre-game Mercury in retrograde now. Yeah, so we're doing that, but we're doing it early. That's what we're blaming it on, Kate, isn't it? We're going to wait for Mercury to sort itself out, and then we'll all be all right. A bit off topic, Greg, but check out the movie Moon with Sam Rockwell. Greg, 100%, guys, do check that one out. It's a very, very good and underrated movie. They are coming back. Well, it's now, unless it's changed course now, it's now leaving our solar system. It's come behind the sun, hasn't it? And now on its way out, unless it's changed. May have. It's a very, very strange object. And Bougie as well, I got a violation yesterday, but luckily I got it removed. At least they listened to you. Yeah, we got 3 streams in a row. The first 2 were blocked, and then the third one was demonetized for doing absolutely nothing. And so many of you guys have come out and gone, I couldn't get in the stream tonight, it just kept throwing me out. Or you wouldn't be able to talk the whole stream. They're killing their own platform. And the moon is beautiful. You are totally right. It's also about to leave our screen. So, come on. It moves so fast. Jesus Christ. I need a better tracker than this. There we go. Oh, there we go. Actually, I had a look at the moon. Where are we? There. But it is stunning there. Grounding. I need to remember to do that. It's going to be a long month. I've done a few long months, Kate. I want some nice quick months. You should return to Under My Rock in retrograde. This is Under the Rock, though. We're all under the rock together there. We are part of them. They're cousins of us. Santiago. I love that. And you know what? Like, I could totally believe that. Like, that could be a very good answer to all of this. You know, there is a good case to be made. Like, all of the UFO or alien sightings, we should say, the encounters there, they're all bipedal. They're all very similar anatomically to us there, which could mean that they are closely related to us. Maybe our star, our planet, or our solar system was seeded with life from the same sort of strain back in the days of its stellar nursery. And, you know, as those other stars and other solar systems that, you know, had that same strain of life, and we've all now drifted apart around the galaxy. Maybe they're all coming to visit us. Maybe we're all related. So I like that one. Evening, Paul. How are you doing tonight? And where's my little thing up here as well? And let me just. Oh, and Miguel as well. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Thanks, guys.
Well, today there. Let's go back over to the YouTubes. We've got more weird shit going. It's always going on, isn't it? But the moon is always good. It is so awesome. Could the new front tower mean it's breaking? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I still can't get my head around it anymore, though. Simon, silly question. What is a retrograde? Not a silly question at all, and I'm probably going to get this totally wrong. So Mercury, when they say Mercury in retrograde, retrograde is in reverse, isn't it? Basically, it's the reversed position. Because the satellites in a retrograde orbit are basically going, you know, against the Earth's rotation there. So I'm assuming Mercury. There we go. Oh dear, no, that's that tipping point right there. Did not want to go. That's all right. Well, the moon will rise for a good few hours yet. So that will come back into shot there. So I think, Kate, is that correct? And Greg, it's really laughable that is no base on the moon. Definitely something found early missions. I mean, it is laughable, yeah. The fact that we did all that then and then nothing there. Pausing our development there. They are coming back because we are in danger. Well, I mean, that's a possibility, but it'd be very generous of them. Hopefully it is positive. There, Stephen. Hey, I've been trying to find you live for a while. What's your opinion on 3i Atlas? I only see it on here. Hello, Stephen. Good to see you. Make sure you're following us there. But yeah, TikTok hasn't been promoting us for ages now. We've had a bit of a run, which is weird. But if you're following us, then hopefully you'll get the notification. We're also on YouTube and Twitch. We are at The Thing UFOs. You can always find us there, even if YouTube, TikTok is having a sulk here. I don't know with 3i. And again, so I'm not talking about the latest news, because I haven't checked up for the last sort of 24 hours, or since last night, basically. So if there's something that's happened then, I'm not up to date on it. But I think it's just treading this middle ground, that it's not done anything extreme enough to say it's definitely aliens, but it is doing stuff that's quite anomalous, that you probably can't say that it fully is definitely a comet. You can't, you know, say that with any conviction. He's hovering this middle ground, as far as I know at the minute there. But again, I could go either way. There's so much interesting evidence and questions around that there. May I ask, using the stickers? I love those stickers. And guys, if you do want to get a set, we've got them on the old TikTok shop there. Official stream stickers. It's only a short run, just because I thought they were novel. But you can have them in real life. Alan's face there. Very danger from ourselves. Quite right, Bougie. And Kate as well. It's the only part of astrology, the star sign thing, that's consistently rang true for me. I mean, I've been cynical of things like that in the past, but, you know, the older I get, the more I realise I don't know shit. You know, you never know. Like, you know, these things, even if it's not specifically true in every area there, maybe it's a way of explaining like a correlation of things over a longer period of time. Like maybe there is something, you know, the way these celestial events may affect us. Maybe it's not as literal, maybe it's not as strong, but I wouldn't be surprised if we actually turned around in a few years and went, oh, you know what? That actually does line up. You know, we're always finding out more and more, aren't we there? Stephen, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Let us know, guys, where you're joining us from tonight there. Say hello in the chat. And Kate, it's when Mercury's placement is in a certain way or something. I'm assuming backwards then. Whatever it is, Mercury in microwave. And Tic Tac as well. If it was a danger, it would be too advanced to give to blindside us, I think. Yes. Well, they'll be so far advanced we wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Do you have YouTube? We do. We are at The Thing UFO on YouTube there as well, and Twitch. So we cross stream across all of them at the same time there. So the chat is normally busiest here on TikTok, but you get the full horizontal view of the screen, which is really useful, seeing more of the sky, more of the moon in big, and less of me there. But when we're doing our alien radio signal hunt, you can see more data because you only kind of get the middle of the screen for those. But when you're on YouTube, you see more here, there, and everywhere. More signals and more things coming in. Let me try and get the moon in shot so I'm not doing it last minute there. Oh, it's slowly. One big jump, then we miss it. Come on. There we go. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Come on. Oh, there. And oh, there's a bird just went across then. That's pretty cool. And Stephen, sorry, I thought I was following you. So it's definitely up there then. Oh, yeah, Free Eye is definitely, it's a real object. It's a real object. You may be following us. It might just be TikTok not showing us around there. Oh, there we go. There goes the internet connection. Let's wait for this one to stabilize itself. Typical. Right, there we go. Back again. Sorry, guys. It's definitely a real object up there. Now the debate is, what is it? And it's definitely strange for a comet. But then again, it is an interstellar object there, so the definition of comet could be much broader there. But it is very, very strange. Kate, and it causes tech malfunctions, communication difficulties, and other fakery. Well, it definitely is doing that at the minute, isn't it? And you've been on sick bay with Alan. Is he in the lollipops again, Mayor? You know that's the reason he goes. I loving the sticker usage there. And yeah, are they all on there? Most of them are on the sticker sheet there. And they are available in the TikTok shop. Yeah, we do have the YouTube there. It says, act to the thing, a UFO. And Greg, ain't it also true that the moon cycle is some or close to a woman? Yeah, so I think it's like, that humanity has developed because of the moon, isn't it? There, so that's how it's all these unconscious things that seasonal changes and things like that. The body measures are there. No worries, dude. Good to have you aboard. And Kate as well. So keep safe and speak clearly. Don't start new ventures and don't sign contracts during retrograde. Right? Note to self. There's Northern Ireland. Excellent. Again, lots of phenomena your way. Have you seen anything yourself, Thesty? I probably asked you that last time you're in. But yeah, loads of people from up your way are saying absolutely busy, especially not so much the last couple of days, but last week or so. We were getting quite a few people in the chat. Oh, there. All or nothing. It'll rise. Don't worry, guys. It'll get there. And don't forget to keep tapping. Yeah, guys, it is those likes, those shares. You guys tapping away. That helps us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the phenomena so we can all piece this puzzle together. It's glitching. Yeah, it's Mercury in microwave. That's what it is. Susie's in as well. How you doing? Good to see you, Susie. How is the world treating you? I hope well. Where are we? Over on the YouTubes as well. Yeah, it's quite quiet, isn't it, Tank, over on YouTube? It does vary. Sometimes, we get a few people over there, but most of us will all come from Twitch anyway, not Twitch, from TikTok. It's normally just the backup, but I'm thinking of what we're going to be doing is we're going to do the first few hours of stream over on TikTok, and then kind of just roll over to a quieter, more chill stream for the rest of the evening on YouTube and Twitch. So you might get more of a crew over there to keep you company. I wonder where Raph is tonight as well. He normally prefers YouTube. Mercury microwave, exactly, electronic, yeah. It fits there. Mercury microwave, something like that. And tick tick. Did you know the moon didn't always orbit the Earth? So I mean, so this is is this the theory there? The main one is of how the moon formed, which was after that impact. The impact event from Theia, they theorise a Mars-sized planet impacted us there and went bang back to rock and molten crap, and then they reformed as two objects in orbit there. Is that the one, or is it something else there? Because we don't fully know. That's the leading theory there. And again, they do think that maybe there is chunks of that other planet still in our core, and then it affects our gravity ever so slightly. Another theory that I heard, don't know how accurate it is there, or how supported it is, but it really interested me that maybe the actual core, the solid iron core really of that planet that hit us, that might be Mercury. Maybe the rest of it was stripped off in the impact here, and we kind of caught it and then condensed into this larger body. But maybe, the core just sped off and then got caught in the Mercury there as orbit there, because Mercury is another weird planet there. It's like mostly metal. They do think it could just be like basically an exposed planetary core. Again, I don't know how accurate that theory is, but I did like it there. And up as well, I have YouTube on the TV so I can see it all, and a nice big, but TikTok for the chat. Yeah, that's it. TikTok for the chat, YouTube for the views there, and yeah, that's the one. It's interesting, isn't it? Like the fact that we don't actually know for sure. Recently, though, they did do. They were looking at rocks in Australia, like the oldest, I think, surviving rocks that we have that haven't been recycled into the earth, through those tectonic movements there. They checked them, and then basically I think something in that rock that kind of reaffirmed the current impact theory quite recently there. And something strange, the moon as we see it with our eyes, it looks like a face. It does, those patterns on it. Oh, so the old man on the moon there. Now they do a little gadget, another one of these, right, that would be much better because it could support the weight properly of the lens, because the lens is so big and long, I have to kind of like balance it slightly, so that's why it only goes one way. But they do ones with a full-on like left, right, up and down remote. Oh, that would be so cool. We could just spin it around constantly. I wouldn't have to go outside. That's on the list. And Andrew, I caught something crazy in the sky over Livingston, West Lothian last night. It was huge and seemed to be trying to conceal itself behind a cloud. I caught over 6 minutes of video, unsure how to send. Oh, Andrew, that actually sounds pretty damn cool. Yeah, 6 minutes is going to be quite a large file, relatively speaking, isn't it? I mean, we have an email address, so in our YouTube bio, there is an email there that should work for you to send that to. If this wants to work now, hopefully that will do it. That will send it on there. If not, the Discord is possibly the best place or something like that. I think 6 minutes might be a bit large for it, but that would be, I know the group would absolutely love to hear that one. That sounds amazing, Andrew. Was it like a light in the sky, or was it like a craft? Did it have shape and structure to it? That's a phenomenal sighting. And Marcus, hello, you're over, and up, you're keeping a tank occupied, company over in the YouTubes there. And Mars and Earth have been trading for millions of years. Apparently so, yeah. Rocks and stuff get flown and flung across to each other. Life may have started on one and then been seeded to the other. But Mars was habitable before the Earth, wasn't it? So maybe, life could have come from there. And when we cooled down, as soon as life could really survive here, it was here. It didn't take long to form at all. So maybe all that clever development work happened on Mars and then came across to us here. Where are we in the chat? And Simon as well, thank you for the gifts there. Very much appreciated. And all goes back into the stream. Patreons too. Speaking of Patreons, we did our deep dive last night, and that was actually quite cool. I enjoyed that document more than I was expecting. Very, very interesting to read through the Einstein-Oppenheimer treaty there of how would you describe it? Like how the politics, wouldn't it be, of how to deal with extraterrestrials, what they might want to do when it comes to colonization and invasion. But that one is now up to watch again. You can watch it for free if you use the link in our bio for that one. Gives you a month for free of the Patreon. You can join us for our next deep dive, and I did select what it was going to be, but I've totally forgotten what it is, so I'm going to post about that one soon. But that one is going to be an interesting one. That'll basically be not this Friday coming, the Friday after. We're loving the stickers. Are there at Mayor as well? I do like those stickers. I'm going to run out of these stickers myself. I keep putting them on everything, so while stocks last, because I keep putting them on things. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, oh my god, I keep forgetting to move this damn moon. Come on. There we go. If I lose it, that's it. I've got to go downstairs and find it again. There we go. Let's put it there, then it'll rise across the screen. Gotta remember, guys, we're doing a moon watch. We have to watch the moon. Oh, I was formatting my old, not that old, but my old MacBook earlier to run Windows, and I think it should be done about now. But the idea is that, again, it's not an ideal, because it is a bit older, but that should be enough to just about run TikTok Studio. So, in theory, if we get a clear night and Pete's around, we might be able to do the on-location Skywatches again. I still need to test it, but it might mean that they are back on the cards. So, That'll be cool. Maybe Stonehenge Skywatch is going to happen sooner after all. Follow nuke movements even after the fact with sightings. Yes, they do. Stop drinking. I forget to drink on this stream normally, but luckily I'm out now. But yeah, there's a long history, isn't there, with the UFOs, UAP, and nuclear materials, nuclear mining, research, tests, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, long history with that. Shame, sadly, we can't use that to our own advantage. Haven't really got a stockpile of nuclear material to attract UFOs. You'll see me on some sort of arrest. A man arrested because he was stockpiling smoke alarms for their radioactive component there. He wasn't trying to build a bomb. He was trying to attract UFOs. We can't find the email on the bio. Oh, that's a shame. It should be the thing at supermax.fm. It should be that. It's either the thing UFO or the thing. So it's one of those. But it was a huge row of flashing lights, kind of in a triangular in shape. But the lights seem to disperse and then come back together. Now that is bloody interesting. I need to see that video. That is amazing. Wow. Yeah, hold on. I can put it in the chat. Hold on. I think I can put it in the chat anyway. Don't know, see if this works. So it should be this. Oh, it's not working. Why is it not typing? Oh, can't type on that one. That's frustrating. Hold on. I've got another keyboard down here. And it spells it wrong. Typical. 2 seconds, chaps. Should be that one. Should be. Right, sorry guys, let me get back to where was we there? That's a phenomenal one there. And Belgium 2 nights ago. Yeah, it's all kicking off over there, isn't it? And a plane flies over, which shows just how huge in size comparison. Oh, so you've got a point of reference there. I have a stack of uranium glass. Do you think that would attract the UAPs? Hey, it's worth a try out there. Let me scroll back through. Where are we on TikTok? The hashtag Moonwatch. We are watching the moon. Burbs, nice seeing you a bit, Simon. And Kate as well. I know you've probably covered it 1,000 times, but what's the deal with the over Atlas tonight? So, I don't know. Apparently there is some extra movement there that I haven't seen, because I'm not up to date on it, so I don't know exactly. I'll probably the one for Atlas there. But missy all day, it's not good. Exactly. Okay, I mean, but we're flat Earth does not spin. Look at the moon. Oh, God. Speaking of which... Bloody hell, I've missed it again, and oh, thank God, I've just about found it. Come on, go off a bit. Keep forgetting to bloody move the camera. Come on, we're not at the end of the line yet, you can go further. Oh, no, too far, getting carried away. At least we can go back that one. There we go, moon. We're looking at the moon, guys, totally forgot about that. Forget that one there. But if the Earth's flat, it does not spin. Look at the moon. Well, exactly. The moon is moving there, isn't it? Moving proper fast there. And Robstar, how are you doing? Thank you for the likes. It is the likes and shares, guys, that helps us reach more and more like-minded people, getting more eyes on the phenomena, so we can all piece this puzzle together. Look how stunning the moon is as well. How you doing, mate? How's your weekend going? We've still got another day. I need to be clipping some of these streams. That's what I need to be doing tomorrow. Andrew as well, I do have video. I'll try and send it through email. I know you guys will be the first to see it, apart from my partner. I have no explanation. Maybe because I'd love to see that, Andrew, and thank you for going to the effort. Hopefully that should be, you know, within the size range to be able to still be sent via email. But because I really do want to see that. That sounds awesome. Yeah, we'll let you know. But I mean, probably that sounds very, very anomalous there. And Laura Lass, hello. How are you doing there? This is amazing. I mean, oh, the moon is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Especially, let me get to the edge so we can see some of the craters. A little bit more. Come on. Oh, whoa, oh, too far. No. See, oh, there you go. Just about. Look, see all the shadow there. The craters. Absolutely amazing. Bring it up a little bit. A little bit. Absolutely stunning. How you doing, Laura? Where are we? Over on YouTube though. They watched Hiroshima and Nagasaki, did nothing, but once we got ballistic missiles, they showed they could disable for over 6 years ago. Yes, we were having this chat last night on the deep dive. It's like, well, you know, because they do seem to have been around for a very, very long time. You know, folklore, religion, all this sort of stuff mentions the phenomena. So why didn't they step in during the testing phase? Why didn't they step in when we actually used them in anger against the Japanese there? Why was it just, you know, when they were sitting in silos that when they do it, you know, is it just to show that they can now? But why? Why the delay? It's a good question, I think. And Marcus as well, thank you for feeding Alan. Alan, you gonna say thank you? Come on, don't be rude, Alan.
Thank you for the alien pet, Skies.
Oh, and
remember to join our Discord. Link in our TikTok bio.
Remember, join us over on the Discord there. It's definitely worth it. Really cool. Community over there sharing their experiences. You can share yours as well. And Laura, haven't been on for a few days. I've been feeling under the weather, but feeling better. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. Oh, yeah, quite a few people really coming down. I suppose it's the start of getting really cold, isn't it? And the body's immune system. Because, yeah, a lot of people. Leanne she's been ill for about a week now. Haven't seen much of her, but just heard her coughing. It is curious, Tank. It's very, is there? Yeah, we want to see it. I'll see if I can post it in our Discord as well if it all comes through. Alright, nearly forgot about the moon again. The fact that we're doing a moon stream, Sam, that is would be wise to keep it in damn shot. So we're probably going to be on for another 10 minutes tonight. There we go. So we'll make the most of the moon for the next 10 minutes there. But isn't it phenomenal? See all the craters, all the detail there. No anomalies yet, though, which is a shame. Haven't seen any translunar phenomena, so let's keep an eye. Tell us if we spot any flashes, any glowing craters, any outgassing, any signs of some shenanigans going on around on the moon itself. Oh, Shrimps is oh, Lord, oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better now, though, there. Mr. Money is with us. How you doing, Mr. Money? Are you a fan of the moon? Look at it. Oh, it's a beautiful glory tonight. We've never seen even a tiny meteorite hitting it. Very unusual. I know. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? That, yeah, I wonder if have we ever witnessed one going into the moon ever? But we were saying this earlier, Greg, that the side that faces us, this side, is tightly locked, so we always see this side. So therefore, it's protected by the Earth, isn't it? Earth is bigger. This is always facing us. Very difficult for these impacts that we're seeing here that are direct, you know, this face there. So very difficult for those impacts to happen there. So you'd think the dark side, the back end, would be the more poxed, the more craters on it. But no, there's less on the other side, which is the more exposed side. Very, very strange indeed, isn't it? There. Mr. Money waxes lyrically about the moon. I love it, Mr. Money. All the craters along the dark shadow are amazing. I didn't realise, but yeah, it's that shadow. And as the you know, as we get less of, oh, for God's sake, go back. As we get less of the full moon, then yeah, the more the shadows come across there, the more details like that you see apparently. So hey, we're on that phase for the moon. Let's keep an eye out for more. Is that texture I just think is amazing. Excuse me. Should we get up a little bit more? Put up a little bit more. There we go. Moonwatch. 50k. Oh, legends. Accurate meteorites are not directed at all. They get bounced about, and besides, is a zero footage. Yeah, well, they do. They, any gravitational interaction are going to do that one, but they still kind of need straight lines, don't they? So they're not going to be able to go in between us and the Earth, are they? They need to have that straight run unless they come to that interaction, you know, that sort of gravitational arc there to be pulled in. What was the one, they call it purling or something like that, where when a meteorite or a comet, whatever, it breaks up due to the gravity of the object that it's near, that's eventually going to crash into, and then those objects, because they're so close together, they actually do a little line of impact craters. There's like a pearl necklace across the planet there. I think we've got a couple of examples on Earth, but there are some on the moon there. And that is, I think they're interesting to see that just perfect line of impacts there, dun dun dun, from those bodies coming in. And yeah, overworked. Alan's a slave driver. He is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have an early night tonight, but a bit drained at the minute. Oh, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's mercury in microwave. I'm blaming that. Come on, let's move this. Come on, moon. Jesus. Get on the... There we go. Can we get a little bit more, please? There we go. Right. Persisting was worth it. A great live again. Thank you, Richard. I do appreciate that. So does Alan. There. It's quite interesting. I mean, we see the moon, don't we? All of the time. Clear sky, we see the moon. Even without it, see it during the day sometimes. But actually seeing it this big, seeing some of the detail, it does something. I really find it amazing. Yeah. I think we all do. Yes, on the moon. I like that one, Kate. You're paying though, right? Didn't realise that about us. Yeah, I didn't either. That less craters on the dark side, and it totally goes against logic. Did the other side face that way maybe before something happened? Yeah. It is very, very strange. The moon is a weird object for so many reasons there. Bougie, I want to go to Titan. Oh, Titan. I mean, was it Enceladus, Europa as well? And Ceres. Who was it who sent me one about Ceres earlier? I was like, yes, we're talking about Ceres, aren't we, a lot? The small planetoid object that they do think has got all of the building blocks for like the Pink Floyd. I'm so gutted. One of our community went to see, it was like a planetarium display, but they were playing the full Dark Side of the Moon album to the planetarium light show. I thought that would be epic. And they did it again recently. It was kind enough to send me the event over. But I couldn't make it. Like, damn, that would just be absolutely epic there. Dark Side of the Moon to a planetarium show. Come on, you damn thing. Oh, another bird. It was an alien, guys. Definitely an alien. Bushi, it has lakes of methane. It acts like water does on Earth. It could be a perfect, solvent for life. Europa is Jupiter's moon. Yeah, so Europa's Jupiter. Enceladus is Saturn, I think. God. Ganymede and Titan. Which one are Ganymede and Titan? I don't know. There. Europa's Jupiter. Oh, losing track there. It would be amazing. Yeah, just sitting back there, a bit of Pink Floyd. That would be pretty, really cool. Saturn has over 80 moons, probably millions if you count the individual rocks. Well, that's a very good point, isn't it? Where do we, draw the line for moon? It's mass, probably, isn't it? But a lot of moons. I mean, obviously, things like Saturn and Jupiter, the large gas giants there, they have moons that are basically small planets, like our moon. But for a planet like us, as small as we are, to have a planetoid moon. That is odd. That is very, very weird. It's the only example that we know of. Very, very interesting there. Mars's moons. Mars isn't that much smaller than us. Are like captured asteroids, aren't they? They're like potatoes, and they're very, very close. Comfortably numb, yes. Sorry to ask, but Free Eye Atlas updates from a reputable human. I don't know any reputable humans, sadly. I am not up on the latest, and apparently there is something that I haven't caught myself yet. But until then, I'm still think it's just in this middle ground territory of it's a very, very odd object. But is it odd enough to say that it's alien? For me, not quite yet. Now, that's obviously pending that I don't know what the latest is on it. Let's bring the moon back into shot a bit more. Oh, shite. That's too far. The speed of that one, though, does make me think maybe my tripod fell over. Oh, no, no, it's still in shot. It's just on the edge there. There we go. Where are we? Veto as well. Hello, Veto. Good to see you in tonight. And Bougie, Mars's moon goes around the planet in something like every 45 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Like for moons for our size planet, this is odd there. And one of Mars's moons goes around every 45 minutes. Yeah, it's crazy. And Xavier, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? I enjoyed the show. It's an interesting object. It's an interesting object there. Now, there's a Zoomy. It's a great movie. Thank you, Veto. Yeah, I mean, for the fact that this is a £35 lens, that ain't bad. It was not bad at all. Next step, though, is telescope. Come on, you bugger. Get a little bit more moon, please. Come on, go up. Or maybe a better tracker for this. There. Ooh, that'll do. Sod it. It's going up anyway, isn't it? Hi, Sharia. How are you doing tonight? It's a human reaction. I know, right? 35 quid. I was going to pay 200 quid for this lens, and then I realised, wait a minute. This is a Chinese lens. This will be available on like AliExpress or something. And lo and behold, it was available on AliExpress. Brilliant. Here we are now, V1. Borisov, sorry. The fourth interstellar object. Is that interstellar as well? I didn't know that one's interstellar. I've heard of recently because it's in between us, isn't it? But I didn't know. We are going to get a hell of a lot more interstellar objects, aren't we? We're going to get a hell of a lot more because we've got those new telescopes coming on at the minute there. Oh, can we brighten it up? Possibly. Hold on. It's going up, and yes, we can, actually. But we've got a few clouds in the way. That's why it's a bit dark and the clarity's gone there, sadly. But we're going to be winding up the stream in a second at the minute. Okay, if I tell the channel goers to check out See the Skies after the moon gets you out of view. Yeah, of course. So we're out. See the Skies. Okay, as well, kind of adding to the connection between the WOW signal and Atlas being a debris of something. Yes. I mean, that's, I think for me, rather than an active craft, the idea of the remnants of a craft is a little bit more interesting. I don't know why. It's a bit of a romantic idea of coming across an empty spacecraft that's been floating freely for all of time. Hold on. Come on, can you go up a last bit? Oh, there we go. And Bougie, are we on again? Yes, we're going to be on tomorrow about 8, I think. 8 p.m. will be normally there. I'm not sure if the weather's going to be clear enough for a Skywatch, but if not, we'll be doing the radio SETI stream there as well. We're going to be coming off in a minute anyway, so you won't be missing much, Bougie. Thank you for joining us tonight. And Laura S, I'm going to go watch the Patreon videos as I missed the last two. Oh, definitely go check them out, Laura S. The last night's one was particularly interesting. The one before that, we ended up doing two things at once because it was a lot quicker than expected. I think the first 15 minutes, though, is just us waiting for other people to come in, so you can always skip those bits. They're terrifying. And yes, it's all right there, Tank. It's totally all right. Or you can. gonna have a lie down. That's where I'm going. Yeah, we're doing them earlier at the minute though, because we've been trying to catch it to get darker earlier. So we've been doing 8 till 10. So we haven't been doing the late ones. I do keep meaning to do a late one for like everybody that can't join at the earlier times, but I am just shattered tonight. Not that I'll sleep, but absolutely shattered. So let's watch this one go out of view, and then we'll wind it up for there. But how have you been, Veto? And so night Simon. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night there. I'll try. Let's watch this one go out of view, then we'll wind up the stream. Do love a bit of the moon there. Those craters, I mean, you can't see them, they've gone behind me there, but there, just on that edge. It's that shadow that gives us that detail there. Makes it more real seeing that. It's not just a circle. Absolutely stunning. Worried about how wet that camera is outside though. All the moisture and the dew. And if you're going to watch Invasion, actual studio mechanics here, Jeff Goldblum is a creep. Yeah, he does strike me that could definitely be possible there. We're going to be watching Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's going to be the last Friday of the month. That's going to be our movie club. Oh God, I've got to post so many things. So we've got the movie club. I think the decision is in on voted for that one definitely. And then we've got the next deep dive, not this Friday coming, so the Friday after. Post that one, and then what else? We're going to be doing the special movie club for Age of Disclosure, because that's coming out this month as well. So we're all going to get together and I'll watch that one. Sick on guided meditations. You'll be like, I'm always in my head though. Like as soon as I'm just always trying to go, what can we do next? What can we do this? Can I solve that? Can I do this now? I just can't turn off. I keep meaning to try, but it never works out that way. But I worked on Colbert. Oh wow, he harassed interns. You know what? I could see it. He's got that weirdness to him there. Really, that's quite cool. Tank, that is quite cool. And not that he did that, but that there. I mean, there's we won't go too much into this on the live now, but there's another one coming out. It's more of a British thing. There's another one that's going to come out when they die, and we know who it is. Intended to follow the meditation. That's how you use. Yeah, intend. I part of me, like the consciously, I go, I need to rest. That sounds like a good idea. But there's obviously like the subconsciously, like no. And before I know it, I'm already back in the thing doing it there. I find sleep stories most relaxing. There are some good ones out there. UFO topic. I get too engaged. Either it doesn't engage me at all and I get bored, or I am interested in it and I'm chewing it over. I've not found a good balance there. Anyway, I'm going to wind this up now. We've lost the moon on screen. But you guys are amazing, as always, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Let's hope for another moon stream or a clear sky. If not, we're going to be doing our alien radio signal hunt then. But yeah, you guys are amazing, and we'll see you then. Oh, Agent X as well. Hello. Night. But yeah, we'll see you then. Thank you for all of your support, your questions, keeping us company there, tapping away, helping us build up our little Skywatcher community, and always gift us sub as patrons and all that as well, helping us improve what we do. You guys are legends, and yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow there. But thank you guys. See ya. And old YouTubers, you get us a little bit more. Come on, let me load up my little thing and then I can... Where is it?